and Brownie.
It's a podcast bonus.
Hey, everybody, it's Friday. What does it mean?
End of the week, look back, what it was, what it is, what we did, what we didn't. End of the week, you're getting out of bed with your alarm ringing at your head instead of getting ready for the weekend. Let's go through the week. Little bit of Brownie, a little bit of Chrissy. Somewhere in between there's hang that all free, cheap, time to celebrate. It's Friday!
We put our hands up to the start of the weekend with the cheat sheet of the week.
Yep, it's the cheat sheet. Let's do it. Ho, 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 ho. I'm feeling salty today.
Not as salty as me.
Thank you, Salty Vic. That's true. All right, let's start. On Monday, we had Mystic Chrissy, and I can't remember the name of this caller, but I'll give you the hot tip. It wasn't that mystic.
I'm seeing the film Dirty Dancing, Carla.
Oh, that's right, Carla.
I've seen that.
Whoa! Australian actor Stephen Curry was on the show, and Dino had quite the reasonable question for the guy.
Yeah, are you annoyed that the basketball Stephen Curry hogs a lot of Google?
My niece, Ella, came up to me a few months ago and she goes, Steve, and she goes, my friend Googled you. And I said, yeah, and she said, and she reckons you're worth $330 million.
Curry then tried some serious chat with an issue that he's experiencing with the government, but it turned into the castle.
Okay, AusNet are a big company that do electricity. Okay, the state government have done a deal with them. They built these wind farms out in the west and they had no way of getting them to the city. Yeah. So now they're going to knock over 150,000 trees in the name of sustainability. Our property is one of them. All trees, the house, everything going. Every time I try and talk to anyone, because I've said nothing of substance in 30 years, every time I go and try and tell anyone, they go, oh, what would Daryl Kerrigan make of it? I was like, hey, tell them they're dreaming, hey? No, this is serious. They're going to knock down 150,000 trees in the name of sustainability. And they go, they're going to make a few jousting sticks out of those trees, are they? It's like, hey, I'm trying to get a point across.
Let's just have a moment, you and I, with some sweet saxophone. God, I love the sax. All right, cool. Back to replaying stuff.
Chrissy, that's the wrong voice for that.
That's my epic voice. This isn't that epic. Chrissy just was talking about how she doesn't call. Anyway, she'll set it up.
I never call the police on noise complaints.
No.
Unlike you, Sam, I reckon you're a police caller.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes it's not even a party. If I just hear anything from either neighbour.
Just someone sweeping their porch.
Yeah, well, hold on.
Straight on.
I'm trying to, drink myself to sleep here.
During Ask Brownie, we got a question on why strawberries are a multi-fruit. Don't worry about the answer. Anyway, the aftermath was this.
In my really interesting life, I read a lot of gardening books and I've obviously read quite in depth about strawberries. There's no greater impediment to your love life than when your wife walks in the bedroom and you're reading gardening books about strawberries being multi-fruits.
Continuing on with Ask Brownie, we had a little superstar named Caleb.
All right, Caleb, what is your question for Brownie?
Can birds smell?
What about when you're out in a safari and you see some vultures come down to the carcass of an animal? How do they find the animal?
I reckon there's vultures just circling this studio at the moment, by the way. Good on you, Caleb. You like that one? What I'm saying is that this show is almost dead. Good idea.
Sam gave us the news about cruises.
A ferry captain has effectively drawn up the gangplanks in a standoff with P&O bosses after the company sacked 800 of workers.
They did via Zoom.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
I know Zoom sounds bad enough. The idea that it was a pre-recorded Zoom call.
Yes,
as well.
it was. And then they rehired everybody cheaper.
We've got to keep this short because we've got a big Zoom call after this show.
He then gave us more news about ducks.
Dan Andrews has vowed to crack down on dodgy duck hunters.
Oh yes, it's that time of the year.
If you're a dodgy duck hunter, look out, by the way, because
authorised officers are patrolling the wetlands. I can't believe the words that just came out of my mouth.
On Wednesday, Jokes Aren't Funny happened, and, well, this is how good it was.
What did the fish say when he swam into a dam?
No, I don't think that's the answer.
Oh, wait, I stuffed up that joke.
Yeah, I know. The joke was, and we had it last week. What did the fish say when he
I made you laugh.
You made Sam want to end it all.
It wasn't just Sam, Chrissy. Yesterday, Sean McAuliffe was on the show and Brownie was very thankful for his legal advice.
You're an insurance lawyer.
I was. And I've given you advice before. You're not going to ask me for advice.
No.
I got you all that money for your flood. Your flood
Insurance
damage.
company's been good to me over the journey.
I said, look, there's a difference between storm damage and water damage, Brownie. To make sure you fill the form out properly.
Mate,
And you did well, didn't you?
I can't believe, for that advice you gave, I can't believe you didn't send the invoice.
Well, you told me off air you got more than you made up stuff on the form. You know?
I weren't supposed to talk about that on air.
They believe that you actually had the original Mona Lisa down in your basement.
Chrissy then gave us a few tips on how to make the perfect fries.
The key here is that you're going to need a deep fryer. So you're going to have to shell out.
Already inaccessible. You've lost touch with the common person.
No, they're cheap. They're $50.
cheap.
They're cheap.
50. Just hand them out.
Chrissy continued with her chip tips, and it was about how to prepare the potato.
So you get a good potatoes, chop them up into whatever size you want, dry them.
Good tip for drying them off. Put them in the oven for 10 minutes.
Or the dryer.
Put them out on the sun.
Oh, come on. I don't really sound like that, do I?
You do. It is lovely.
Brownie could dry out these chips by staring at them.
Just a fool to believe she's like the wind.
Thank you, Brodie. That's one of our very favourite songs. I'm out of here. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll be back on Monday. Bye!
Chrissy, Sam and Brownie, Ripper Show will be back tomorrow. Chrissy, Sam and Brownie, unless it's a weekend.
Over 100.